Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on a personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's Minister of Tourism, Edmund Bartlett, says come November 1st, the government will be launching an end-to-end health insurance, repatriation, and logistics program for all tourists coming to Jamaica. He outlined that this program is aimed at guaranteeing the health security and the safety of the tourists who fly to Jamaica, ensuring a comfortable and seamless destination experience. He was speaking at the official reopening of Zoitre Montego Bay in Ironshore St. James on Thursday. The minister said that Jamaica will be the first country in the world to feature this end-to-end health security initiative for tourists. He added that such a program will make the point that Jamaica is the most COVID-19 resilient destination in the Caribbean. In the meantime, the minister indicated that Jamaica is finding new and better ways to ensure that visitors will have a hassle-free entry. The chairman of the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, has convened a team that will review the modified approach for the administration of the regional examinations and the grading process, among other related matters. Hundreds of students have decried what they deemed unacceptable results in the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, CAPE, and the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC. They have raised concerns about anomalies with some grades issued by CXC. Preliminary CSEC and CAPE results were released last week. The review team is being chaired by Professor Hazel Simmons McDonald, Professor Emerita and retired Pro Vice Chancellor and Principal of the Open Campus, the University of the West Indies. Meanwhile, Guyana has acknowledged the possibility of a short window to take full advantage of its oil industry before alternative forms of energy take hold of the international market and severely diminish the country's ability to cash in on its energy sector. Vice President Bart Jagdeo told a news conference yesterday that many oil companies were losing value on the various stock exchanges and as a result were cutting back on their investments. He said the only way for Guyana to benefit from its oil is for it to make the necessary investments to tap into it. He said many countries were banning combustion engine for vehicles so that they could not use fossil fuel anymore. Guyana earlier this week signed an agreement with the U.S. oil giant ExxonMobil for the development of the Payara field offshore. Payara is the third project in the Stay-Broken block and is expected to produce up to 220,000 barrels of oil per day after startup in 2024 using the Prosperity Floating Production, Storage and Offloading FPSO vessel. Natural Resources Minister Vikram Bharat signed the Payara offshore development license with ExxonMobil. Finally, the United States has laid charges against two people, including a 53-year-old born Trinidad and Tobago national who were detained by the Syrian Democratic Forces SDF and recently transferred to the custody of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The authorities said that Emran Ali, 53, a U.S.-born citizen in Trinidad and Tobago, was charged in a complaint with providing and attempting to provide material support to ISIS. Jihad Ali, 19, a U.S. citizen born in New York, was charged in a complaint with conspiracy to provide material support to ISIS. Both defendants made their initial appearances in federal court on Wednesday. According to the criminal complaints, in March 2015, Emran Ali traveled to Syria with his family, including his son Jihad Ali, to join ISIS. Both men were said to have received military and religious training and served as fighters in support of the terrorist organization. In addition to serving as a fighter, Emran Ali reportedly served in various other roles in support of ISIS. The men finally surrendered to the SDP near Baghouz in March 2019 during the last sustained ISIS battle to maintain territory in Syria, according to the complaint. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.